Reports are saying that Arsenal are closing in to sign Vinicius Jr. this summer. No formal club-to-club talks, and Arsenal have not submitted an offer yet. But their interest is real. Vinicius has entered the final year of his Real Madrid contract, and Madrid are suddenly bidding heavily on players who could replace him in the team. Then came an even more dramatic warning. Pepe Alvarez, a prominent Real Madrid socio and insider, claimed the club are preparing for what he described as a painful and unexpected sale this summer. When you connect Arsenal's interest, Vinicius' contract standoff, and Madrid's pursuit of Yan Diomande, the clues appear to point in one direction. So how has a player who scored in 2 Champions League finals reached the point where Madrid may seriously consider selling him? Let's get into it. Vinicius' contract expires on June 30th, 2027. That leaves Madrid one final summer to demand a major fee. From January, he can negotiate with clubs outside Spain, then leave for nothing 6 months later. For years, Madrid expected a renewal. Vinicius wanted to stay, Florentino Perez remained close to him, and the club treated his extension as a priority. But there is one big misconception surrounding this story. If you are not careful with the details, it can look as though Kylian Mbappe earns far more than Vinicius, giving the Brazilian every reason to feel undervalued. But their actual base salaries are broadly similar. Vinicius earns around 17 million euros net per season, placing him in Madrid's highest wage bracket alongside Mbappe and Jude Bellingham. Mbappe's overall package is larger because he arrived without a transfer fee and received an enormous signing bonus. Madrid can amortize that bonus across the length of his contract. Madrid operate with a very strict salary structure, and Vinicius' requested package would effectively place him way above Mbappe and Bellingham. Still, the club have reportedly offered around 20 million euros net per year, already a significant concession. But the renewal bonus is where the two parties disagree. Madrid have not traditionally given existing players free agent-style bonuses simply for extending. Approve one and every Madrid superstar can use it as a precedent. Reject it and Madrid could lose one of the world's best left wingers. Madrid trusted his emotional connection to force a compromise. That confidence may be weakening. Arsenal have discussed the move internally. It is not advanced, but their belief that Vinicius might become available shows how much the situation has changed. Arsenal could make him the face of the project and potentially their highest paid player. But the contract is only one part of the story. Vinicius became world-class attacking from the left. Unfortunately, that is also where Mbappe is most comfortable. When Mbappe drifts left, Vinicius loses his strongest spaces. When both move inside, the attack becomes narrow. Spectacular moments have not meant that this is a balanced team. After 2 seasons without a major trophy, their positional overlap looks less like abundant talent and more like a structural problem. And the World Cup appears to have sharpened the hierarchy. Vinicius did not have a poor tournament. He scored 4 goals and was one of Brazil's best players. But Brazil were eliminated in the round of 16. Mbappe went much deeper with France, scored 10 goals and won the Golden Boot. Bellingham scored 7 for England and joined Mbappe in the tournament's best 11. Those performances strengthened the case for making Mbappe the attacking centre of the project, with Bellingham behind him as its midfield leader. Vinicius increasingly looks third in a hierarchy he once appeared ready to lead. If Madrid must choose, Mbappe is not going anywhere. Vinicius' position had already become more complicated under Xabi Alonso. He was unhappy when used on the right during the Club World Cup, and their tension exploded when Alonso substituted him during a Clásico. Vinicius stormed off and complained that it was always him, even suggesting it might be better to leave. He later apologized privately to Perez, but reportedly believed renewing while his relationship with Alonso remained strained was not in his interests. Alonso eventually left and Vinicius improved under Álvaro Arbeloa, but sections of the Bernabeu still whistled him. After scoring brilliantly against Alaves, he raised his hands toward the crowd in apology. He was no longer only the hero of 2 Champions League finals, he had become a symbol of an underperforming team. Now Madrid are working on a deal for Rodri. Reports suggest they are close to reaching an agreement over personal terms with the Manchester City midfielder, although negotiations between the clubs are still developing and no transfer has been completed. Rodri has entered the final year of his City contract, recently won the World Cup with Spain and was named the tournament's best player. Madrid are now reported to be actively working on a deal after previously appearing hesitant about signing him. The signing would strengthen Madrid, but it introduces an uncomfortable subplot. Rodri beat Vinicius to the 2024 Ballon d'Or, triggering Madrid's decision to boycott the ceremony. Some supporters suspect Vinicius may still resent that episode and might not welcome Rodri arriving as another central figure in the project. There is no firm evidence that Vinicius holds a personal grudge against Rodri, and Rodri himself said after the ceremony that he had no issue with either Vinicius or Real Madrid, but the Ballon d'Or defeat clearly affected the Brazilian. The now famous tweet, "I'll do it 10 times if I have to," showed that he viewed the result as something deeply personal. So imagine the message from Vinicius' perspective. The club will not give him a financial package matching his demands. Mbappe is becoming the center of the attack. Bellingham is emerging as the midfield leader. And Madrid are now pursuing the player whose Ballon d'Or victory produced one of the most humiliating nights of Vinicius' career. Even without a personal feud, the symbolism is difficult to ignore. Then Madrid moved for Yan Diomande. The club reportedly submitted an offer worth around €100 million for the 19-year-old RB Leipzig winger. Leipzig rejected it and are believed to want closer to €130 million. Madrid are not yet on the verge of completing the signing, but their pursuit is serious. Diomande can play on either wing. He is fast, direct, young, and represented by the same agency as Vinicius. On its own, Madrid could simply be adding another elite attacker. Combined with Vinicius' expiring contract, it resembles succession planning. Signing Diomande would give Madrid options. They could use him on the right and keep Vinicius, or they could move Mbappe permanently left, place Diomande on the opposite wing and sell Vinicius before losing him for nothing. That is why the timing matters. Madrid are not replacing a finished player. Vinicius remains productive and decisive. They may be considering an exit because this is the final summer in which they control the transfer. Wait another year and Vinicius controls everything. Sell now and Madrid can collect an enormous fee, protect their wage structure and redirect the money toward Diomande, Rodri or another part of the rebuild. For Vinicius, leaving could end the Mbappe overlap, give him a team built around him and secure the package Madrid will not offer. But Arsenal are not definitely signing him. His wages and Madrid's asking price would be enormous, while Vini still prefers to remain in Spain. The painful and unexpected departure could also refer to another player, but no other candidate fits this many clues except probably Fede Valverde, but that's a story for another day. Vinicius has the expiring contract, he has the wage dispute, his position overlaps with Mbappe. Arsenal are exploring a move, Madrid are pursuing Diomande and Rodri, while reports place Mbappe and Bellingham above Vinicius in the new hierarchy. Each clue can be explained separately. Together, they look like a plan. Vinicius once appeared untouchable at Real Madrid. Now the club must decide whether to give him a free agent level package, sell him while they still can, or gamble that loyalty will prevent him from walking away next summer. And Vinicius must decide whether staying at the Bernabeu is worth accepting that the project may no longer be built around him. So is Arsenal's interest merely an opportunity created by a contract dispute? Or have Madrid already decided that their next era will revolve around Mbappe, Bellingham, Rodri and Diomande instead? Let us know what you think in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Real Madrid stories. We'll catch you in the next one.
Hey fam, this is your chance to build the jersey collection you've been waiting for. The Goal 90 bundle deal is live. Buy 2 jerseys and get 10% off. Buy 3 and get 15% off. Buy 4 and get a massive 25% off. Club kits, country kits, retro classics, pick your favourites and save big. And yes, every order comes with free worldwide shipping. Goal 90 bundle deal. Buy more, save more. Shop now at Goal 90 Shop.